Welcome back everyone to TGC Tours on PGA Tour 2K23 with me, Crash Conroe. This is the first week of the playoffs. We're playing the Memphis Cup at Gars Mill. So yeah, how I'm doing in Platinum? Well, we're not high enough on the money list to automatically get into next week's tournament. Of course, there's 3 weeks. Last week is basically the Tour Championship. So yeah, to get into next week here, I basically just have to make the cut. And the cut line is top 65 as usual. And I've got the benefit of playing this on Wednesday, and the cut line right now is 19 under, but that's by 1 place on the leaderboard. Like 19 under right now is 64th, so it is not going to be 19 under. It's probably not even going to be 20 under. I'd imagine it's going to be at the very least 21. So we might have to get there, otherwise our TGC Tour season might be over. So Gars Mill, round 1, white tees, pin 1, very firm greens, firm fairways, and default green speed. I'm just going to have a look at what that is, because I haven't actually played this course yet. Green speed default is medium fast, so it's not terrible. So we need a couple of good rounds. This is going to be rounds 1 and 2 in this video. Probably upload it tomorrow, aka Thursday. Yeah, this is the last night of rounds 1. You can play rounds 1 and 2, so we will know the cut line later on this evening, or I will at least. By the time this goes up, you would have known if I'd have made the cut or not. But here we go. Felt like a big slow, and it wasn't actually that slow, thankfully. So last week, guys, I did stream my tournament as I didn't have that enough time to kind of record it and post it. And honestly, you didn't miss much. I missed out on demo marks by 2 shots. I was 2 shots above getting demo marks. The only thing you did miss was an ace. I got an ace really early on in the tournament, but didn't really play very well after that. So yeah, no big boost for me before the playoffs. But okay, so that's obviously too much for a gap wedge. I think this is just a pitching wedge straight up, is it? 15 feet up, I'm on an uphill slope. I think it will be. Slight slow, hopefully not too bad there. Sit there, please don't spin back, just sit there. Alright, good shot. Good approach on 1, we've got a chance to open up early with a birdie, and we do need that at this point. That middle line is definitely a little bit jagged. I think that's going to turn a bit more to the right than it suggests. And it did, look at that, that turned so much. That turned much more than the bead was suggesting, but it's a good read. We do start with a birdie, and that is what we need. So if you have been enjoying these videos, guys, remember to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. There might not be many more TGC Tours videos if we don't make the cut here, but I'd like to. I'd definitely like to get to the Tour Championship if we can. So hole 2, 22 feet up, par 3. And this is a very difficult landing zone, I'll give it that. I think I'm going to kind of fade a 7-iron into this one. Quite fast. Missing to the right, it's not terrible though. I'd rather miss here than on the left. Alright, it's going to be a long birdie putt. Really difficult hole this one because of the green and the pin. Alright, so the green speed's a 150. This is 1 inch up this putt. It's going to turn left, but then it's going to turn back quite hard near the hole. I don't know if it's going to turn that much. I'm going to get this a little back. There you go. Now, does it have that hard turn to the right at the end? No, it doesn't. Just about. I hit that a little bit hard. But we do get the par putt back. Oh, unlucky. I think I did hit that a little bit harder than I was supposed to. It may have gone in if I didn't. But alright, 1 under through 2. Did I see that we've got 2 par 5s in a row now? Did I see that on the scoreboard right? Okay, this is downhill, so this should clear that bunker. 102% slow, and that's absolutely going to. So do we have a shot at this one? 2 to 8. Not a big shot, but we could try it. Don't think 3-iron is going to be enough. 3-wood, I mean, if we're long with a 3-wood, it's in trouble. So I've kind of got to hit a 3-wood, but just don't go too far, I guess. So that's what I'm going for here. Fast. Hopefully isn't going to hurt me. It needs to go a bit left though. And it's not going to. It does get in the bunker, which is probably a good thing. Means I can control the spin a little bit more. Is this another little short flop that we like playing out of the bunker? This lie is really good though. Like, this is almost a perfect lie in the sand. So I'm just going to splash this out of here. I want to make sure I don't leave it too short. Needs to spin. And it does sit by the hole. Good shot. Going to be a birdie on 3. And now the scorecard's not coming up, so I can't tell if the next one is a par 5 as well. All good, we're about to find out. And yes, it is. There you go. And that's a good drive. So, I mean, so far the score feels quite... the course feels quite scoreable. You know, we've got 2 par 5s quite early, and they're both reachable. So definitely want to be at least 2 under par through these 2 holes. Didn't get an eagle on the first. Maybe we can get an eagle on this one. Alright, I think this might be a 5-iron, considering the surfaces are really firm. Like, the wind is going to carry this, and then big bounce, and it's going to roll at least a little bit. Good swing. Yeah, wind needs to get it onto that green. It should kick quite hard to the left now. And it does. Now, it should either come back or just sit there. I hope that doesn't roll back the other way. Oh, it does. Wow. Okay. Needed to be a bit braver and aim that more right, I think, so it didn't do that. It's okay. I mean, this is still an eagle putt, so it should at the very least be a birdie. But let's see if we can pull out some magic here on hole 4. Eagle putt on this par 5. Not bad. Just misses slightly to the right. Doesn't go anywhere. 3 under through 4. I'd say that's pretty average. As in, it's not bad. Like, I'm quite happy with that. But you got 2 par 5s you want to be scoring on. And then you've just got the par 4 and the par 3 to start. So, you know, birdie one of those. And, you know, 3 under. Nothing spectacular through the first 4. But yeah, the course so far, quite scoreable. It's only 4 holes in, though. So, and this is a short par 4 now as well, hole 5. Bit between clubs. Sandwich pitch is not going to make that. I feel like a gap wedge pitch needs to be the club. I mean, I could hit a lob wedge full. I mean, after that hill, actually, it does roll that way. I could hit this, I think. You might know that I prefer these shots to gap wedge pitches. That needs to not spin back, though. That needs to sit there. Okay, yeah, perfect. We're going to tap in another birdie. All right. Really good start here. I'm a little bit surprised at the easiness of the course so far. I thought for the playoffs they'd be ramping it up, but so far it's played pretty standard. This one looks a bit tougher, though. I'm going to dial back a driver. Don't want to hit it too far and have it go into the rough over there. Fairway. Fairway priority number 1, as always. And this pin looks quite tucked, actually. Yeah, back left of that green. Okay. Well, I want to get it over there, and I don't know if 7-9 is enough, so I'm going to hit a 6. Just slightly fast. I'm expecting this to be a little bit long, but at least we're over there, you know. 7-9 probably would have been enough, actually, but this is fine. This is fine. It was a tough pin to go at. Now we have a chip off the green for the birdie. Don't think that's going to turn for me, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. We chip it in. I forgot the green speeds aren't quite that fast. 150, and it will turn on those. We chip in, and the birdie streak continues. 1 par and 5 birdies. And this is the start we're looking for to get to next week. Now, I think the leaders are at 30 under, roughly. Maybe even better than that. I'm not really bothered that much about the leaders. Just like to make the cut. Okay, so this is 43 feet down. I'm having a hard time seeing where the rough is and where the fairway is. Okay, I can just about see where the fairway is. And I think it's got to be a 3, because the wind isn't helping us too much. It is downhill, though, overall. Oh, I haven't pulled it, though. Where's the pull? It needs to go left in a hurry. It does turn left there, but is it too far to the right to come back? It is. Oh dear. Oh dear, we're in trouble now. We are in trouble. Okay, this is not as bad as I thought it would, but look at all that slope on the left there. See, if I pulled that, and it felt like I pulled it when I was taking the part. Taking the shot, I mean, like swinging it, but the game said I didn't. So it has gone way too far right. Okay, well it's going to turn hard left of that slope, and that's really all there is to this one. Hope I haven't hit that too hard. It felt like it. It just needs to sit anywhere there. Oh dear, it's rolled away a bit, and now this is for par. Come on. Let's not bogey this early, please. Made a really good start. We're not going to. Clutch putt. Now let's make sure we're pulling on the swing plane, okay? Because that's what I do. It's just what I do. I'm not consistent enough to get a straight swing plane all the time. So at least if I pull it left, that is consistent, you know? Alright, we've got another par 5 now. 3 par 5s. And we're only on hole 8. This is a bit of a tougher tee shot. So there is that left pull that we're looking for. It might be too far left, though. We did slow it as well. Oh, it's just crept into the light rough, and this is quite a long, so that's going to affect our chances to go at it. I don't think we would have been able to anyway. I'm going to 3-wood it, and that should get over there, and it does. All right, this is pretty much playing like a true par 5. Probably wouldn't have been reachable anyway. But we have a pitch that we still want to get right. Can I hit this with a lob wedge? It's going to fall short. I don't think this will get there. Okay, I think I'm going to partial sand wedge it. Just don't really trust the lob wedge. It might be too short for my liking. Hit it a little bit fast, but it still looks pretty good. Oh, I put forward spin on it. Didn't really need that because we got the distance right anyway. But the birdie putt does drop. So we've just parred the 2 par 3s, I think, and we've birdied every other hole so far. 6 under through 8. Looking good. Looking good. I think this week I would rather have a good first 2 rounds than the second, the weekend, because at least we want to make the cut. I guess that's the main goal right now. Just make it to the Tour Championship. Swinging pretty good so far. And I think the worst swing really has been the accidental push on that par 3. But we got out of there with the par, so it's fine. Here we have another relatively short par 4 here. This is probably a lob wedge approach, is it? Or a sand wedge? I think lob wedge will be good enough. Felt slow. Oh no, it wasn't, so it was fast. Wow. Definitely enough. It's still too long. It's a lob wedge, so it sits down straight away. I guess it's going to take a big bounce off these very firm greens as well and go even more forward. Alright, got to be a little bit careful with this one. This is 3 inches down. This could be in trouble if it misses the hole. It looks straight in though. And it pretty much is. Alright, there you go. Well, it's a 37 stroke par front 9. So it's quite forgiving, I guess. But we do come away 7 under on the front 9. We're out in 7 under, and that is what we want. Good start. Now we just got to keep going. I haven't played this course before, I don't think. So for all I know, it does ramp up on the back 9. Okay, really uphill this one, 46 feet. So I feel like 6 is not going to be enough. We're going to go for a 5. Yeah, it fell faster than it was, but it doesn't look too bad. Does it have the distance to get up there? Does it have the momentum? No, I could have hit that full. Probably still would have been short, but this isn't the worst place to be. It's uphill all the way. I've got to make sure I give this enough. Is it going to roll out? If it does, it could go in. It's another chip in. It's another one. And we are flying in the first week of the playoffs in TGC Tours. Wasn't sure if it would get the rollout from the rough like that. Quite heavy rough, but it does. And it climbs up that slope and drops in the hole. And now we're 8 under through 10. And it's another par 5, would you believe it? Now this fairway, again, is quite tough to hit. I'm actually going to play this quite into the wind here with a driver. Try and get it to straighten out along the straight, and it does. Yeah, it was kind of slanting to the right, so I wanted to get that ball to straighten out, and it did. It's a good tee shot. Now we can go at this one slightly. I guess I want to miss left, if anything. This is just a full 3-wood, though, I think. That's too slow, though. Way too slow to be decent. Not a bad place to be, though, this bunker. It could have been worse. At least we're below the hole. But we still have to make sure we get this one right. Get it up there. Now, what is the shot from here? A flop? It's a really good lie for a flop. But it is uphill as well. And that can affect these flop shots quite a lot. So I'm almost going to hit this full, I think. Is it going to sit for me? Just about does. It's not bad. Still got a chance at a birdie on this par 5. Oh, we get it. Those beads were not telling the truth there, man. It did not turn back to the left near the hole, but it's a good job we aimed as far left as we did. Yeah, some odd greens so far. Some of these grid lines don't seem to be all that accurate, but that's why you worm cam and read the greens sometimes. That way, read the grid lines properly. Okay. R3. And again, the pin is tucked, and it's a very difficult tee shot, but I think I'm just going to 6 iron this. Slightly fast, and again, we haven't really pulled it. If anything, we've pushed it. And again, that's going to cost. It does sit in the rough, which is probably a good thing from that position. Just need to make sure we get it out of here. Again, it's got a chance if it rolls. Oh my god, it's another one! It did again have the momentum coming out of the rough. And that is our 3rd chip-in of the round. And we are looking really good at this point. Is that 10 under through 12 or 11 through 13? 10 through 12. 6 holes left in round 1. Alright, now let's think about this. I'm not going to smash a driver if it's not going to make it. Okay. I think this is fine. I'm going to dial it back though. Because I'm just not sure if it runs out its full length, maybe it goes too far. But this is fine now. I can see, I had to look at the pin and I can see it's a very difficult pin. Okay, I think it's a 7 needed here. Maybe even more than that. But no, I'm going to go for a 7. Oh, that's too fast. Oh, it could go left, though. It could go left. It's still not too bad. It could go left from there. No, it's going to sit there. Oh, look at that. We're right on the top of the slope. Oh, no. That fast, man. It's killed me. Okay, the green speeds, they're not that fast, so the ball might sit. It might not go all the way down. Come on, we've had a really good round. Let's just try and get out of this one with a par. It's a really strong slope where we are, so... yeah, I'm going to tap this one. I just want to get a par, you know? How about a birdie? How about a birdie? Oh my goodness, what a putt. What a putt. 6 birdies in a row now. Oh, we were looking at bogey there for a sec, but that was really good. And I'm curious if that ball would have stopped. But it's a really, really good read. Okay. Again, slightly going to dial back a driver. But it's slow. Might be a good thing though, so it's going to stay up there now. Oh, it does still disappear to the left a little bit. Sit there, please. All right. Small shot to this one. Oh no, what's the club? Sandwich, is that going to go far enough? I don't know, because it's uphill. It's uphill, and I'm on a very strong uphill slope as well, so we might have to kind of partial gap wedge this. I'd be surprised if that holds on, rather than disappear to the right. Go and sit there. Oh, it bounces left. Gone too far, though. Oh, I didn't expect that bounce to the left, but it also bounced really hard forward, and that has gone all the way down, which is not ideal. That was it was kind of unlucky and lucky at the same time, that shot. Should have put backspin on it, but didn't expect it to go that far. Okay, well, we've got to chip this up here. Oh, it needs to sit. Please sit. Okay, I put max spin on it. Right, we've got this for par. Come on, let's keep the bogeys off the card, please. I think this is straight in. Oh my goodness. I thought it was going to turn to the right at the start. I know the B didn't say it would, but I thought, you know, it's just breaking that way. It didn't, but it held on before turning off. So, turning off. Yeah, before turning off. So that's fine. Still bogey free. Bogey free, 11 under 314. That one's hit pretty fast. It's a long par 4, this one, but the fairway's nice and wide. Nothing to worry about there. Tied 18th on that leaderboard right now. Alright, we've got to try and run this one up the front. 8 iron, is that going to get there? 7 iron, like 8 iron feels too short, but 7 feels too long. I feel like that is going to get over all of that. Okay, I'm going to hit a partial 7. I feel like 8 is just not enough, but go for the partial 7. Bit of a fast, but it does turn to the left from there. Could be good. Could be good, and it is. It sits there. Missed it on the good side, and it's a simple putt for a birdie. 12 under. Now, we know what I'm like on TGC Tours, guys. I'm not taking anything for granted at this point. We have to keep scoring until the end of this. And that's a perfect drive. Look at that. I haven't pulled it, but I also didn't push it. And I have no idea how scoreable as well round 2 is. Maybe it's harder. I don't know. I haven't looked at anything. Okay, I think this is quite simply a sandwich pitch to this. Looks on the number. Good swing. Pulled left. It needs to sit if it can. I didn't put any forward spin on that. Come on, sit there. God, it still rolls forward. Okay, it's a good shot though. And the birdie putt drops. Really good stuff. 2 holes left and we're 13 under. We've had 3 chip-ins, 2 from the rough that I kind of just missed the birdie at that point, but we got them anyway. And besides that, it's been solid. Alright, this one's not reachable, and there's a tiny little bunker I'm conscious of. You know what? I think I'm going to 3 with this. There's no reason not to. Simple 3-wood. Please don't reach that bunker. Oh god, okay, a bit too close for comfort, but it does slow down. And this is fine, we've still got a wedge to this one. Probably a gap wedge. I don't think sandwich is going to go far enough. That's a tough pin though, isn't it? Alright, got to play a little partial gap wedge to this one. I am going to put a spin on this as well, this time. That's fast, yeah, felt fast straight away. That's why I aimed a bit more left, because I felt like, you know, partial gap wedge, I'm probably going to hit it faster than I have. Okay, well, main goal now is just to get out of here with a par. And, God, the green goes downhill right after the pin, so I am not giving this extra. It might be short, but I don't want to lose this down the slope. That is the last thing I want. I'm pretty sure that's going to be short. I think I've hit that too soft anyway. Just about. We keep gaining momentum, but it's fine. Didn't really have much of a chance at that after that poor approach. 1 hole remaining, we're 13 under. We're 1 shot off that top 5, actually. So the last hole here is a par 3. And it's really long. What are we supposed to do here? I mean, this is 3-wood. It's just gonna go off the back. Like, there's no other way around it. I think this is kind of a par hole here. I'm not going to do anything too daring here. Yeah, it's going to go over the back, but what else can you do, really? I mean, we've already chipped in 3 times. Might not get another one on the last. Yep, it's just going to go off the back. Maybe it's a bit more scoreable on another round, but it's not this one. All right, we got one more chip chance. We're tied 10th on that leaderboard. But if we chip this in, it's 14 under. Oh, it's a really good effort. Really close. But it's a good round to open. Good opening round. 13 under. We're in the top 10. I mean, we're T10 on that leaderboard right now. 3 shots off the lead on the PS5 leaderboard. So I said about earlier the leader's actually at 34 under. That's Stives and Billy Co 24 PC player. So they've got 34 under after 2 rounds. And the scores don't really suggest that round 2 is tougher. Like, it's a bit all over the place. Some people scored better, some people scored worse. Stives actually got a 52 in round 2. So I don't think we have anything to worry about there. But here we go. Round 2. As I said at the start, guys, the cut line... I'm actually going to refresh it just in case someone else has played. Okay. 64th place is still 19 under, so it's not changed. 20 under is 56th. 21 under is 48th. So I think 22 under is needed to be super safe. You know, I think that will make it. Very high wind speed. And very firm fairways and greens. Okay, well that sounds like it might be tougher. But we'll see. I guess it might be helping on some of those par 5s. And of course the default green speed still, so it's 150. Alright, we've made a really good start, guys, but we've got to keep it up. We did clutch out quite a few times there. We clutched for a par at one point. We got 3 chip-ins. We got a really good putt on a really strong downhill putt. So if none of those go in, and on another round maybe that happens, we're way off the pace, but we've got ourselves in a good spot. T42 now, and the wind is immediately helping. I mean, this is reachable. It's really uphill, though. I mean, I'm going to go for it. Yep, I'm just going to try and get it up there. Good swing. Does it clear it? Or does it at least get out of there? It does get out, okay. It had so much momentum, it just blasts its way through the bunker. And it's going to sit there. It's in the light rough, but from here, we should be getting a birdie to start day 2. Or an eagle. Or an eagle. It's another chip-in. To start round 2, we chip in for an eagle. Helped massively by that really strong tailwind. We get it close. And we chip in from the light rough. Look at that. Perfect again. Come on. Come on. Remember to leave a like on the video, guys, if you haven't already. This is good stuff right now. I want this series to keep going. Here is that difficult par 3. Really strong wind again. I'm guessing we need an 8 just to get it there, right? I wanna get over this slope at least. I feel like it's a little bit between though. What if I lofted an 8 very slightly? Just very slight loft on an 8. I'll tell you what, that felt really fast, but it's not. That's shooting off to the left though, and that is not enough. Or is it? Oh, it's actually got over there. Okay, it's not bad. It was too far left, but it's not bad. We have a putt. It's 4 inches down. Gonna dial this one back a bit. Just gonna kind of tap it down this slope. It's gonna turn a lot because I'm not giving this a lot of pace. Maybe not that much. I think I've hit that too hard. Yeah, I did, you know. I was supposed to hit that softer than that. Alright, at least we get the par. It could have been in if I gave it the right amount of pace, but I left that way too long. It was vibrating way earlier than what I pushed the stick forward. But alright, it's alright. We're 2 under through 2 still. Thanks to that eagle. And now we have 2 par 5s. And it's going to depend on the wind, but they were both reachable in round 1. Should be good. as long as it doesn't bounce hard right. Yeah, the fairways this round are firm, really firm as well. So the greens are still very firm, but the fairways are now even firmer. So we can use that to our advantage sometimes. So we do have a shot at this par 5, and I feel like it's going to be a 5-iron. We're on a downhill slope. It's slightly below us. Big fast coming out. Might be okay. It is going to be. Yeah, it's going to miss the bunker. Oh, really soft bounce. Hit the pin. No, not quite. Really surprised at that bounce. That must have landed on a slope. An uphill slope. Because, you know, the very firm fairways. Very firm greens. Yeah, that was really soft. Alright. Well, we have an eagle putt. 1 foot up. Turning slightly to the right. And we get our second eagle of the round on only hole 3. Has it straightened out? Is it going to reach? Oh, it doesn't turn back. But we had that. It looked like it had straightened out, but it just turned a little bit too much. Really good effort. It is a birdie at least, and this one is into the wind. I'm not sure how reachable this one's going to be. We're in the fairway at least. Maybe I could just power drive it. Power drive it when this isn't EA Sports. What I meant to say was just drive it. I think we can. I mean, this should get down there, I feel like. Gonna loft it. Slight spin. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it up there. That was really bad. Yep, felt that. Felt that. Come on, man. Don't be a little coward with that swing. That was very slow. I was avoiding, you know, hitting a fast, but instead it's gone the other way. And now we've got some work to do just to get a birdie. Okay, I think it's got to be a pitch from here, but it's just not quite sure how much the wind is going to affect this. It's a good lie. It is a good lie. So maybe a lob wedge pitch is fine here. I feel like we can hit a lob wedge pitch. Light fast. Oh, it's short. Okay, the putt should be mainly uphill. Yeah, it is. We've left it in a decent spot. Right, maybe just turning slightly to the left. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm going to aim right edge here. I don't actually want to aim that far. Right edge of the cup. This is for birdie. We get it. Oh, close. Close. Gave it enough pace to get up the hill. It dances around the cup, but it does drop. And that is important. We've made a really good start again. 4 under, 3-4. 17 under in total. We're getting there. And again, look at this. The wind is just helping this ball to reach it. I think I'm going to go for it again. I've pushed it. Well, no, that was a perfect swing plane actually, but I've hit it fast, so that's gone to the right. But it's made it. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. If I did push it, it would have been in even more danger, but that is absolutely fine. Okay, so I've got to be a bit mindful of this chip though, because this is downhill. Really downhill. I've not left it in the best spot. But I'm in heavy rough as well, so I don't want to leave it too short. This is a tricky one. Alright, let's see what we can do with this chip. Needs to catch these slopes and go down a little bit, but stop. It needs to stop now. Alright, good chip. Good chip. Sounded a bit like I said good shit there. I mean, also good shit, but I did say good chip. Alright, well, I don't know. If anything, it feels like it's playing even more scoreable than round 1 through those first 5 holes. I mean, 2 par 4s, and they're both technically reachable because of the tailwind. One of the par 5s is reachable, and one of them probably is as well, despite the headwind. So yeah, I can see why some people are scoring really well here. But we're not doing bad ourselves either. Headwind is going to stop that up. Going to speed up a few of these shots because I know when I do 2 rounds, these videos get quite long. Okay, right. Purely into the wind, this one. 5-iron. Do we need a 4? I think we might need a 4. I'm going to dial back slightly a 4-iron. Good swing. Have we got the distance right? Played it a little bit safe. I did aim a little bit more left than I needed to, really. I mean, it's perfect distance. It has caught the front and rolls on. Just played it a bit too safe with the approach. I could have gone at that pin a little bit more. But this is not bad at all. Still got a putt for the birdie again. On a difficult par 4. This one's playing tough today. Can we get another one? No, we can't. Very, very close. Just turned a little bit too much, unfortunately. But that's all good. All good at this point. Par 3. Again, it's really long. Oh my god, look at this pin. Okay, well, it's a 3-wood shot. I can see that already. Bit fast, but that's just going to go over there. That's just going to sit somewhere on the left, and I'm probably going to 2-putt. You know, I don't know what to do with this one. You can't really take it on because you have to hit a 3-wood there. You know, I don't know how you get the ball to sit. Maybe those top players can tell you, but not me. Okay. It's going to turn right at the start, but then closer to the hole, it's all back to the left. Can we get a long birdie putt here? I feel like the par 3s are kicking my ass at this course. That's got a chance, though. Oh my god, it's really close again. Twice in a row. 2 holes in a row. The putt has barely gone past the hole. And that one would have been special. But instead it's another par and we stay at 18 under. Par 5 and the wind is with us. And this is the really long one as well. The only danger is running it off the end of this first fairway. Which is a possibility with how the wind is. But I don't know. I don't really want to hit a 3-wood. I feel like that's taking too much off it. I'm going to partial a drive. Try and get it over that bunker. Now hopefully that's got enough space to run out. Oh yes, that's kicked to the right very nicely for me. Really good tee shot. Now we can surely go at this. It's still really long. But the pin... It's kind of in a difficult position, but at the same time it's not. Because if we hit this really well, this should be fine. Now, is a 3-iron enough? Does a 3-iron make it? I don't think it does, because it's not quite a perfect lie in the fairway. So we're going to have to 3-wood this. And really, we just need to hit the middle of the green and have it, and it'll run. That's all that we need to do here, really. That might be too fast. And it's too short. I don't know what you're doing. Like, that's not good. Could be worse. Could be worse. We should still get up and down for a birdie, but that's a bit disappointing. That feels like a good opportunity gone. Alright. I think it's going to be a flop. Let's get it out of there. Have it sit by the flag. I put spin on it, so it should sit quite quickly. It does. Sits immediately. Good flop. Might still have a bit of a read here. Wow, okay. Alright, no worries. We get the birdie anyway. Eagle's a little bit few and far between. I feel like we should be getting a few more than just the one. We got one right at the start of this round, and that wasn't a gimme eagle, really. It was a chip in off the green. But yeah, the 3 par 5s, we haven't got an eagle on all of them. We've birdied them at least, so no throws. Again, I haven't pushed it. Again, I haven't pulled it, I mean. If it's the tee shot, it's fine. It's these shots here that I need to make sure I'm doing the right thing on the swing plane. This pin again. I mean, this is brutal headwind here as well. This is a 5-iron. I'm wondering if even a 5-iron is enough. But it should be. I don't want to hit more than a 5, really. Well, there's the pull. That's a really strong pull. That's too much of a pull. And I was actually aiming right at the pin there, wasn't I? I mean, we need to get consistent with that. If I'm going to pull it, I need to aim to the right. I can't be scared of hitting a fast or whatever. We need to just aim right if I'm going to pull it. Okay, we have kind of left ourselves on the wrong side of this slope. Got to hit it over for the birdie putt. Alright, it sits there. Not too bad. Okay, what's that front 9? 6 under? 6 under. Okay, solid. Solid again. We just have to keep this up for 9 more holes. We're not there yet. 19 under is not going to make it. Just got to do this for a few more holes. Keep scoring. We're doing really well. A solid drive there. Drawing it into the wind. I think this is where we got a really good chip in, wasn't it? Yeah, we missed it off the front. We chipped in from the heavy rough. That was a really good one. Hey, what is the wind going to do to this? Is it going to push a pitching wedge enough? I don't think it is. Got to hit a 9. Low again. Now, if that kicks to the right for me, it could be good. Now it's going to go off the left. All right, chip time again. Chipping time again. Come on. Let's get one. We could have one. We have one. Incredible stuff. It's another chip in. Twice on this hole we've missed the green and we've chipped it in anyway. That looked in as soon as it left the club. It was the perfect view. It just looked straight from the camera angle. And we hit 20. We hit 20 under with 8 holes to go. And if we birdie every hole until the end, we'll be on that leaderboard. All right, par 5. Huge tailwind. Okay. Well, I might have hit that too fast, though. Nah, it's going to be fine. Going to be absolutely fine. Going to kick hard left. We're only going to lose a little bit of distance because of that. But wow, yeah, this is a wedge. Okay. Not an easy pin, though. Very tricky pin. Okay. I don't want to hit a sand wedge. I don't feel like that's going to be enough. So we're going to hit a gap wedge. But I'm going to put max spin on it because I really do just want this to sit. Let's see how we do on this approach to this par 5. Well, I felt slow, but it wasn't. It was fast. Looks good, though. Bounce once and sit. Come on, sit. Please. Oh, there's no spin on it at all. Max backspin? You serious? I know I was on a downhill slope, but come on. Okay, this isn't terrible. Have to make sure we get it up there from the light rough. If we chip it in, it's an eagle, but if not, let's get a birdie at the very least. Got a chance. It's got a chance. It's another chip in. Again for an eagle. That is huge. And we are having a really good time in rounds 1 and 2 so far. We're just getting them right, which I don't know what to say. They're just... It's all going right for us. Not over, though. Not over. 7 holes to go. There's another par 3 and another nightmarish pin. I guess it's going to be better to be off the back here. I don't really know. I'm going to hit a 7 with a little bit of backspin, I feel like. Okay. Really good swing, though. Okay, I'll play that a bit too safe. With the direction, the wind has really pushed it. And again, despite the backspin, it's not going to stop it up. Okay. I mean, it's better to be here. Better to be here than off the front, I think. Nice little uphill slope just before the hole. Alright, we've got a chance for another one. I think that's going to be too short, is it? Yeah. Did not give that enough. Right. Bit of a scarier chipping because I was just a little bit conscious of hitting that too far and losing it down the slope, down the back. I mean, the last thing we want now is a bogey. You know, 22 under should be enough. I want more, though. Of course, I do want more now that we've done this well. And this one, again, almost reachable. It probably won't make it, but I definitely want to just get it up there if we can. You're going to hit those trees? I'll give it some draw. Not quite sure about that. Good swing. Good swing. It's a little bit too far left, though. Yeah, the draw was not a good idea, actually, because that meant the ball just kind of stayed out to the left. If I was going to draw it, I needed to aim it more to the right. Okay. Right, what are our options from here? This might actually be a pitch, you know. Might be a pitch. It's a 67. Maybe hit a pitch with a little bit of backspin. I'm going to aim a little bit right because it looks like a nicer putt if I miss it right. Okay, let's do this then. Oh, it's not a good swing at all. Not a good swing at all. Black fast. Tell you what though, it's still not that bad a position. Still not too much movement in this really. Okay, it's just going to turn to the right in 2 different places. Okay, let's see. See if we can get a long putt for the birdie. No, that's turned way more right than I thought. It's traveling a little bit as well, but it's going to be a straight putt back for the par. Alright, a little bit disappointing that one. The pitch was just not good. Quite simply, you know, black fast is going to take so much distance off it. So I think I probably had the distance right, but yeah, black fast on pitches, it takes too much distance off it. Alright. Wow, that's really fast as well. Okay, it wasn't as bad as it sounded. Alright, come on. Come on. We've been doing fine. We're doing fine. 5 more holes. Need to keep the tempo for 5 more holes and get out of here. Okay? Alright, pitching wedge is not enough. I can say that. 9-iron should be enough. Might not be. But I'm a bit conscious of hitting that any harder. Again, it's a fast, but I think the wind and everything is going to help. Wow, the 9-iron was still too far. There's a hill there, though. Come on, come back, come back. Come on. Oh, it kind of sits there. Okay, I didn't expect that to go that far, really. But it's a good job I didn't hit an 8-iron. That's all I could say, really. Alright. This one's going to turn to the right. Can we get a birdie to move to 23? Yes, we can. It holds on. Perfect power. It's another birdie on the scorecard. We get to 10 under for the round. Minus 23. That is 31st. I can let you know. That is 31st on the leaderboard right now. We're playing Wednesday evening, only 4 or 5 hours before the cut line is made. So things are looking good for us. I've got a bit of a decision here because I could lay this back with a... No, I can't. I think it's too long a hole to do that. We're going to hit a driver. And I'm going to hit that fast. That felt way faster than that, I've got to say. I thought that was going to be another black fast, but it's perfect now. Perfect now, and this is a short iron to this one. Actually, it might still be a 6. Oh, I don't know. Is a 7-iron going to get down there? I mean, it's slight downhill slope. I think we can hit a 6, though, because it's quite safe past the hole. That felt slow, and it was. Felt slower than that, though. Still short. Get down there. Get down there. Come on, there are slopes there. Ah, should have hit it full. Even without the slow, that would have been too short. The wind was, like, mostly to the side, but it was slight headwind as well. We definitely could have taken that on more. But alright, we have a birdie putt. This is to get to 24. Tapped it. Have we got it right? I adjusted it at the end. And we still gave it way too much. Wow, even with the adjustment. Yeah. Okay, a bit of a misread there. That should have been obvious. It was not turning that much. That's why I adjusted, really. It didn't look like it was. Alright, 3 holes left. 23 under right now. 31st on the leaderboard. Stay okay. Stay okay. Oh, no. No way. Alright. Got to play this one out of the rough now. Yeah, this is a horrible fairway. Because that was... It looked okay, didn't it? But it's all bouncing off to the right. Okay. I think it might be a gap wedge then, mightn't it? I don't want to hit this too hard. I think gap wedge is fine. Light fast, looks okay. There is a kind of a backstop here. It will either come back or just sit up there. Alright, it comes back a bit. Really good shot from where we were. Can we get a birdie from here? Come on, let's get one. Tricky little putt. 4 inches down. Wow. Did that really not come back more? Because it started to come back. Are you telling me that sat here? I mean, I've got to be careful because this is 4 inches down from this far away. This ball could roll off. I've tapped it. Have we got it? Yes, we have. What a putt. Wasn't really sure what camera angle to take there, but it's a really good read. Had to be so delicate with it again, like that putt we had in round 1. 2 holes left and we're 24 under. Tied 15th on that leaderboard. And this one, dare I say, again, is reachable in 1. Not even the wind helping this up. We don't need the wind. We do need a good swing, though, and I mean, that's fine. Wasn't actually as slow as it felt. Kick right, somehow. No. Okay. Slightly above the hole. This might get a bit tricky. Oh, wow, we're way above the hole. Okay, well, it's uphill in this bit. It's uphill, you know, just before the hole. So I think what I want to do is catch this bit and have it roll down there. And, yeah, it'll gain the momentum, but it should slow it down as it gets on that green. Oh, it's too short. No, it's too short. Ooh. I mean, it's still better than having it run all the way through, you know. This is still better than being off the back, which was you know, that is a danger. But this might be a putt now. I know the chips have gone well for me. What's the default chip, I wonder? Only thing I've got to remember is I'm on a downhill slope. And you know what? I'm going to putt this. I'm going to aim right edge. I'm going to putt it. And that is why. That is why. I've been chipping in all rounds. For all round 1 and 2 I've been chipping in. But when I bring out the putter on the fringe, you know I'm confident with it. It's another birdie. We're 25 under. We're in the top 20 now. Minus 25 is 16th on the leaderboard. And we have one more hole. And it is this par 3. It's a little bit more friendly today. Still not that friendly with the wind. Okay. I mean, I think it needs a 3. I know it's really downhill, but just as soon as the wind gets like this, I'm just thinking it's never enough, you know? On for a little partial 3, and there is the wind doing its work. Bringing it all the way back to the left. I mean, that's a pretty good shot. Is that going to come back at all? No. Okay. We kind of missed the slope to the left. You know, it went too far left, but I'll take this. I'll take this. I'm going to play this very carefully down the slope. But I'll take a par. I'll take a par and run here. We're tied 10th on this leaderboard. It's been really good. Let's just finish cleanly now. For a birdie on the last. It's way too short. Missing to the right. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm really happy with that, guys. 25 under. We will make the cut. And we will be here again next week, where the cut line will actually be the top 30. So, yeah, I'll have my work cut out then. But for now, this is going really well. We're tied 10th on this leaderboard through 2 rounds. 1 shot off the likes of Trippin and Corkster and Blaze Ripper. So, you know, that's really good for me. And on the actual leaderboard, we're tied 16th. So we're just a little bit further down if you count the Xbox and the PC players as well. But I think we can confirm, guys, that is going to make the cut. And I'm very happy with that. We will be here next week. But come back later in the week, over the weekend, and I will get rounds 3 and 4 out to you guys in a video. Let's see if we can stay consistent for 4 rounds this time, rather than drop off. If we do, I'm not as bothered as I won't be as bothered as I normally am. But yeah, I'm happy to make the cut. Thanks for watching this, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video. Sorry this was pushing an hour, but I wanted to take my time over some of those shots. So I hope it was worth it for you. and I'll see you in a few days for rounds 3 and 4. Thanks very much for watching.